Friedkin is the co-founder of 76 Research. He joins me now along with legal expert Mike Davis. Good to see you guys. Trish, this is destroying the rule of law in this country. Trump's biggest haters are just living for this moment, too. Here's Rick Wilson, an alleged Republican from the Lincoln Project, saying every person pretending to be shocked and outraged at Trump having his garbage empire seized for his own fraud was already a Trump voter. A Democrat operative here saying Tish James may have to seize Trump Tower, Bedminster, and Mar-a-Lago to collect the full judgment against Trump. If even one of those properties is seized, Trump will have a meltdown. Who's ready for that? Your thoughts, Trish?
I mean, this entire situation is utterly bizarre. The idea that somehow Letitia James is coming in between Donald Trump and Deutsche Bank is truly, I mean, really unprecedented and in my estimation, kind of un-American. Because who is she to decide how much something is worth? You played the CNN clip. Gosh, I'll tell you, Bloomberg has valued the place at $250 million, but who's Bloomberg to decide? They're just a bunch of reporters, right? Yeah. I mean, ultimately, the decision is made between the bank that's going to lend the money, that is taking on the risk, Rob, right? They're the risk taker, and Donald Trump, who is the client. So they made the determination, Deutsche Bank did, that you know what, it was worth whatever he was saying it was worth, and they figured, you know what, if he doesn't pay this loan back, we've got recourse. We can go and take Mar-a-Lago. We can go take this. We can go take that. So they had their recourse, and guess what? They got paid back, so there was no victim. Everybody made money. And now Letitia James and this judge are coming in out of nowhere and saying, guess what? You're going to have to pay $500 million in a bail bond? I mean, you think about this, right? And the precedent this could set. And what this would mean is it could totally destroy business in America. I mean, if this is the kind of set of rules that we're going to live by, we've completely lost our capitalist foundation. I mean, we might as well just be, thank you very much, Venezuela, because this is the kind of stuff that socialist dictators do. They want that golf club over there? Oh, we'll go take it. We'll just say you're in a whole bunch of trouble and you can't pay the fine. So boom, it's ours. I mean, for goodness sakes, not even to wait for this to get to the appeal court. I'll tell you, it's something else.
It's terrifying. Mike, your thoughts?
Well, remember, this Tish James campaigned on the fact that she was going to get Trump, which is unethical. She brought these bogus fraud charges for the nod fraud of paying back sophisticated Wall Street banks in full, on time, with interest. She went to this Democrat Manhattan judge, Arthur Engoron, who ruled before the trial even began, before any witnesses or any other evidence, that Trump somehow committed fraud. And then they imposed this $500 million unconstitutionally punitive fine on Trump. No jury, just a decree from this biased judge. And now they expect that he's going to come up with $500 million in cash that he has stuffed in his mattress. This is totally un-American, and the New York appellate courts must fix this, because New York businesses are going to flee New York tomorrow.
And when this gets fixed, Trish, when they fix this, they have to fix this. I mean, if this goes through, it's over. I think. No, I don't think there's any trust in the rule of law at all. Can't get to the
appeals court fast enough.
Yeah, I mean, and when they do, I mean, it's like I feel like Tish James needs to be removed from her position. But this country's so binary politically right now, that'll never happen. But they have to send a message when this thing goes, because if this is allowed, think about how much worse they're going to be if they get away with it this time.
Well, I mean, who the heck would want to invest in New York City right now? I mean, you got a crazy, income tax situation going on, right? And you don't get anything, no bang for your buck. It's not like you're psyched to send your kids to public school in New York City. By the way, you don't even want to ride the subway in New York City. So there go your tax dollars right out the window. And now they get something going on where if you're not on the right side of the aisle, they have the ability to just go in and seize your property. I mean, wild. Really, really wild. I mean, of all the cases, this one just strikes me, and maybe because I've been a business reporter my whole career, but this one just strikes me as the most unprecedented, the most disgusting, the most outrageous, and anti-capitalist.
That's why I'm saying this is going to wake a lot of people up. Mike, talk about excessive bail for a moment here, because this is the definition of it, right? $500 million, Eighth Amendment.
Yeah, this is unconstitutionally punitive. You can't have fines that are out of proportion to the actual damage. What is the damage here? No one was harmed by this non-fraud. The banks got paid back in full, and to impose $500 million is clearly not going to be upheld by the appellate courts. If these Democrats in New York, if the appellate courts, I actually even think that they'll come to their senses because this is so bad for businesses in New York. But if the New York courts do not fix this, the Supreme Court of the United States will fix this because this is clearly unconstitutionally punitive.
Yeah.
This is clearly lawfare. This is clearly election interference.
Yeah, disbarred for the AG, disbarred for the judge that did this. I can't see if this doesn't get corrected. This is beyond politics. This is a lot bigger than that. These people can't be this stupid to try and pull this off. Trish Regan, Mike Davis, we appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Good to
Jason,
see you.